please introduce yourself and where you're from, Paul.
Yeah, thanks, Lawrence. Paul Zalai. I'm a Director at Freight and Trade Alliance and also the Secretariat for the Australian Peak Shippers Association.
Paul, tell us how FTA and yourselves came about being involved with Care Factor.
Yeah, look, we went along to the event a few years ago when the founders of the Care Factor, Orange Lime and Compliant, put it on, and went to a couple of the functions, and then post-COVID thought, well, geez, guys and girls, can we be a part of this? So they welcomed us in at Next Sleep, and so we're a part of the organising committee now.
Well done. Paul, let's take a step back, and for the broad audience, tell us about FTA and APSA.
Okay, so FTA is a industry body representing now over 500 corporate organisations, mainly freight forwarding companies, customs brokerages, but also a growing number of importers. And then since the 1st of January 2017, we've been performing a secretariat role for the Australian Peak Shippers Association, which represents many of Australia's largest exporters. So between the group, we've got a pretty strong coverage across import-export.
Wonderful. And Paul, the Care Factor Charity Ball means so much to so many people. This year's charities, tell us about those.
Yeah, so we've got Dolly's Dream, which is, talking about bullying and the concerns to young children, but also the families, and it's a very important matter. The other one is probably closer to my heart, so that's childhood dementia. We had Caroline and I have got a couple of close friends who unfortunately, really tragically, have two young children, both born seemingly healthy and well, but as time passed, we found out that they had a thing called Sanfilippo syndrome, which is a form of childhood dementia, and you just see the children from healthy young ones just sort of deteriorating before the parents' eyes.
Yeah, quite emotional, and it's great that yourself, FTA, and the whole APSA team as well, bringing together the awareness to increase it as part of the charity ball as well.
Look, it serves a few different purposes. It's an opportunity for the industry to get together and have a really good fun time, but it's a way to give back too. And to the credit of the founders, Orange Lime and Compliant, they were very focused around children's charities. So we were fortunate this year to try and steer one of those beneficiaries as one that's close to us.
Paul, you talk about how much fun the night is. Tell us about the jacket first and foremost. What's the significance of that?
Well, the first jacket I got was actually at an op shop up near Byron Bay. So I took a liking to that and started wearing it to a few industry events. And then I thought I've got to maintain the standard now. So it's a bit of fun. And as you know, Lawrence, I'm a shy little petal, so it's an opportunity just to have a bit of fun.
Well, there might be an incentive to auction it off tonight. We'll see.
Well, maybe. The original one will never pass, but maybe this one if people take a liking to it.
Great. Now, Paul, tell us some of the fun things that you're expecting on the night itself.
Yeah, look, it's just great opportunity for everyone to get together. It's a thing that doesn't happen as often these days. The industry used to be very social, but just with the changing times, it is what it is. But a great opportunity to get together, have some fun. The band, the Oz Icons, you've got the likes of Mike Whitney and Wayne Pearce, who are just terrific guys, but they're also really good entertainers, and Wayne makes for a really good, fun and powerful MC for the event as well.
Great. And finally, Paul, tell us what would be your message to the industry about the ball, how to get involved.
Look, I think a great opportunity, come to the event, bring your clients, bring your staff, and mix with your peers. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be for a great cause, and hopefully we get to see everybody there.
Well said. Thanks so much for yours and the Carolines and the whole organisation's support for Care Factor Ball. Can't wait to see you on the night.
Thanks, Lawrence.
Thanks, Paul.